Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for the Walking Dead universe. After that crazy finale for The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live, we're going to talk about the ending, we're going to talk about the end of the show, and why I feel like there are still lingering pieces to Rick's character that are not quite wrapped up. Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today, this one's going to be doing a review for the Walking Dead universe, and in today's video we're going to be doing another video after the finale of The Ones Who Live. Definitely had to do another discussion video after. My review's out though, so you can go ahead and check it out. So I'm not going to do a predictions for a Season 2 because I don't think there is a Season 2, I really don't. So, we're just going to basically talk about the ending, and we're going to talk about, you know, some of the stuff, and well, first video I wanted to do this week, immediately after this finale, I think it was a pretty quick one to do, why we need more, which I think is the big thing we all need to get into. So, I probably sound like a very, demanding fan, and trust me when I say, the ending was beautiful. The ending with Judith and RJ was beautiful. Probably my favorite reunion scene we've ever seen in The Walking Dead, to be honest. It was so emotional. It just worked. It really did. It was so amazing. You know, and now it kind of lines up with what Carol said in Daryl Dixon, episode 5, that Rick came back. That's obviously who she was talking about, obviously. But that leads us to why this isn't it. And that right there is our segue. Daryl Dixon has been looking for Rick for multiple years. He is now trapped in France because he was out there looking for Rick. Morgan left Fear the Walking Dead and radioed and tried to get in contact with Rick, and he's going to find him whether he's at Alexandria or not, which now we know that Rick is at Alexandria and Commonwealth and, you know, all these places. He's chilling. You know, Rick is, you know, which is great, you know, and I think that's the best thing to take away from the ending of Ones Who Live is that we all can rest easy as a fan base, you know, knowing that CRM is just a cool group now. You know, they're all good. They're all doing fine. CRM is their thing, and Commonwealth is doing all right, and Alexandria is doing all right, and, you know, our characters are living well. You know, Rick can spend time with his kids and retire if he wants. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nice. It's really nice. I love that they gave Rick that ending. It doesn't make me demand the return of Rick anymore. I'm happy. Like, I'm happy. I'm, you know, I have no complaints. But I do have some lingering things, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have that as well, too. It's a perfect end for Rick's character. If that was it for Rick's character, I would be totally happy. If Daryl and Morgan were involved, that's my only thing. That's my only thing that I'm just not quite, like, I'm 99.9% satisfied. I'm sorry, Andrew Lincoln. You're gonna have to bring your ass back for something. You have no choice. I'm sorry. Like, either that or at the end of the Daryl Dixon spinoff in a couple more seasons when that show eventually ends, Daryl goes back to the Commonwealth and sees Rick, and they have a good, you know, final episode together or something. Like the finale of Daryl Dixon is them reconnecting. You know, like that would be amazing. I'd be happy with that. But there are still two characters that need to see him. Negan and Rick interacting, I don't need it. I mean, like I said, like, it'd be nice if they did it, but I don't need it to be, you know, satisfied. It'd be cool, but I don't need it. Daryl, though, in particular, it's a must. I'm sorry. There is way too much you've given Daryl's character, looking for him, all the years he spent. He's now in France. He left Judith and them to go find Rick to begin with. Like, no, we need something. We need Daryl to see Rick, and we need Morgan to see Rick too. Morgan's an easy one because you can just bring Lenny back real briefly with a grown-up daughter or something, and they discover Alexandria, and it's like, hey, Rick's at the gates. Oh, nice, you know, reunion. Like, honestly, you could easily do Rick and Morgan's reunion. I don't think that's anything that's too complicated. Lenny James, admittedly, at this point, could be done with Walking Dead within, like, another scene or two, you know? I just want that reunion. Same thing with Daryl. The only thing I want is for Andrew Lincoln to have, at the very least, a cameo in the Daryl finale at the very end, to have a reunion with Daryl and I need a scene between Rick and Morgan. Those are the two things I demand. After that, Andrew Lincoln, you can go off, because honestly, it's a phenomenal way to end Rick's character. It really is. But I need those two reunions, and I'm not going to let it go. I'm not going to let it go. I'm happy with what we got. I love the reunion between the family and Rick and Judith and all that, but I'm sure I'm not alone in this. We need Daryl and we need Morgan. Then Andrew Lincoln can go do whatever he wants for the rest of his career, but we need 2 more Rick scenes at the very least. 2 more. Thing is, I don't think it's worthy of a spinoff. I don't. I just think that they need to put Rick in the Daryl show at one point, you know, and cap this thing off. And maybe put Morgan in there, and then there you go. You know, Rick's character's wrapped up. And then Walking Dead can somehow conclude. But I have a gut feeling Scott Gimple is planning one big final event for The Walking Dead. I don't know what that would be, but I feel like we're going to get one final thing. We'll see though. We'll see. Like, I don't know. Maybe we won't, but it feels like there's one piece of the story that we have left. Whether that's like, you know, like a 2-hour movie and they do like a 20-some year time skip and you see like old man Rick or something and they do like the 193 type of thing. That'd be cool if they want to go ahead and do that. But personally for me, I feel like Daryl Dixon and Dead City now are just extra pieces. And then by the end, they'll come, you know, they'll all come home. They'll all be in one place together. And the main Walking Dead will probably end. Yeah, probably. But, you know, we probably have a couple more seasons of Daryl and Dead City left. And then we'll probably get the proper end for the Walking Dead cast, at least. That's what I'm thinking. So, but I demand Daryl and Morgan. I do. I demand it. So, let me know your thoughts. Are you as happy as I am with the ending of Ones Who Live? Just wanting that Daryl and Morgan stuff, you know? But aside from that, I'm very happy with the end of Ones Who Live. Like I said, I had my issues with the finale, but overall, I enjoyed the episode, and I enjoyed where it ended, you know? So, yeah, let me know your thoughts. Post comments down below, and if you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click the subscribe button so you don't miss any of the videos of The Walking Dead. Be sure to follow me at Dan's The Walking Dead Reviews on Instagram, guys. And, of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos of The Walking Dead universe. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.